called Insecurity. That's right.
Ron, we can do the voiceover.
We can do the Macy's ad now.
I'll add paranoia, which is nowhere. Insecurity and paranoia.
I have insomnia. How about that?
Fantastic.
Oh, we can go Diddy style and do a whole line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Martin is with us from Coldplay. It's 800-520-1027 at Kiss FM. It doesn't get bigger. Number one. I know this is uncomfortable for us to stare at you while we play this. He did it live this week at the Forum. Viva la Vida. It is Coldplay on Kiss. Viva la Vida. That is Coldplay. It's 8:20 in the morning. Chris Martin is with us from Coldplay, and this is probably irregular schedule for you, being here at 7:30 when you rolled in this morning.
I just rolled in. I like that verb you gave me.
You did.
I just rolled in.
You rolled in ahead of schedule.
Really?
Because on the road, normally I would think that you do the show and then you probably have to wind down and then you sleep a little bit.
I have to be honest with you. I didn't have too much sleep, but that's fine.
What's the regular pace? If you're not getting up doing something like this, how does that schedule work for you?
The regular pace, I get up, I do Chuck Norris's workout for 3 hours.
Obviously, look at those abs.
What do? I put on some Insomnia and some Paranoia by R.Seacrest.
Run through it like a sprinkler.
I feel good. I run through it, and then I smell great after a workout.
Which is important.
What do I do then? I maybe would...
placenta on the eyes, a little cream around the eyes.
You've got me there, man.
No crow's feet.
You're good.
For an Englishman, you don't have crow's feet like they normally do.
True, and that's they said we shouldn't have crow's feet if we wanted to make it in America. So every day at 1 p.m. we have what we call crowfoot hour.
A session. It's a session.
We have all our crow feet removed.
And just the guys from the band together in towels?
Just us,
That's
four
fun.
of us.
That's kind of like the way I do all my shows. The whole staff. We're going to get in towels later. Bring your terry cloth, right?
Yeah.
It's a terry cloth party. What time do you usually wind down?
3 a.m.
Is that true?
That is true, actually. Yeah.
Wow. So you really didn't sleep?
Yeah, but that's fine. But, when you play a concert, either you're wired in a good way or you're annoyed in a bad way. So that makes it hard to go to sleep.
Annoyed meaning you've obsessed about something that you think you didn't do well?
Yeah, like, tonight this guitar broke and there was loads of people there and it was embarrassing kind of thing.
Well, when you break it down, I mean, the reality is and I know for the people that I was around that night, it's like it's the one chance in their lifetime or a lifetime or in a long time to see the band, and you look forward to it and you plan around it. And for you, it's like you gotta make them feel that way every single night, right?
Yeah, but I love that.
Yeah.
Nothing makes me feel more alive than that.
What if you're having a rough day or something has upset you and you've got to go out and do it? How do you overcome that?
That's a good question. I'd like to work that out. I wish I knew the answer. It does sometimes creep up, halfway through a concert. But man, those nachos were not good enough.
Do you go there? Do you think about? I'll be on the air thinking about dinner. I'm doing American Idol.
What are you gonna have? Are you doing American Idol today?
Well, technically no, but when I'm doing American Idol, sometimes I can't help my brain. It literally, I'm speaking, and I'm talking, and I'm looking at the camera, and my head's like, oh, God, I got to push back that dinner reservation.
Right. Do you enjoy doing that show?
I actually love it.
Yeah, it's pretty good, right?
It's fun because it's live. It's like when you're on, you never know what's going on.
Is it really all live?
It's all live.
Wow.
It's all live. And so when something goes wrong, just like, if something goes wrong with you guys, you just go with it.
Yeah.
Now, what about, can I give away the little secret or bit about the...
You can give away whatever you like.
As part of the show... Mm-hmm. You do the set, you're on stage, and then you go to the house, and you go to the back of the house.
That's our favorite bit.
That is fun. How'd that come about?
It came about because we were becoming this slightly big old band, and when you play those big buildings, it's incredible, and you can have all these great light shows and things, but it always frustrated us that there's like 8,000 people who are about half a mile away. Mm-hmm. So we were thinking, what can we do? We could have bigger video screens, or we can, just, shout louder. And then we thought, well, why don't we just walk up there and see what happens?
And the reaction from the fans. I mean, they're not just like the middle of the house.
Yeah.
The last row, upper house.
The back.
That's very cool.
And there's no set pieces that go along. They just bail and roll up there. We
just roll up there.
They just roll. It's a lot of rolling. Roger, now I want you, if you turn around, Chris, you'll see Roger from our security team outside.
Hi, Roger, how you doing? How's it going?
I have some beautiful people here that want to talk to you.
Okay, fine.
They want to know who wants to talk to you first.
We have some fans who are outside right now of the building.
Hey, Chris.
Hi, how are you doing? I like
Good.
this.
How are you?
I'm pretty happy, thank you.
I have my friend who's going to be seeing you in Vegas.
Oh, okay. She's a high roller, eh?
Good to see you. Yeah, so here she is.
Okay, pass her
Wonderful
over.
talking.
That was a good chat.
Okay, it was.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, how you doing?
Good.
I love this, by the way. This is fantastic.
I love your accent.
Oh, thank you so much. I would say
is that?
I've got other things to say
Where's
about
that, where's that from?
my accent.
Yeah.
It's French. Go on.
She's frozen in time.
I just wanted to say that your music is amazing, and I can't even believe I'm here right now.
I love you. What a nice thing to hear first thing in the morning. I appreciate that.
Oh, and then can you sign these for us?
Yeah, of course. But
Right through the window.
when we come out, we'll do it.
Totally.
I'll be coming out there in about 2 minutes, right?
It's your call.
Okay, of course.
Hi.
We've got. Okay.
I just want to paint the picture for those who are flipping it on in their car. Chris Martin is here from Coldplay, and there are some fans outside, and we're passing the phone down the line.
It's fantastic.
So you can actually see the callers on this show.
Isn't that incredible?
Go ahead, you're on with us.
I actually went to your concert on Tuesday.
And you want a refund?
It was amazing. I loved it.
Okay.
It was my first time ever seeing you guys
Really?
play live.
Oh, thank you so much. That actually means an awful lot to me this morning for reasons I can't divulge. But it means a lot to me that you enjoyed it. And
Oh, it was amazing. It
I
was the best
appreciate
time
that.
ever.
well, you're making this interview pretty good as well. So we all winning.
And ladies, thank you for standing there. I'm going to ask Chris to turn around so you can stare at the other side so we can chat eye to eye. But enjoy. And
Okay, thanks, guys.
and Chris,
All right, yes, Ryan.
I want to talk about the mechanic of the encore.
The mechanic
The
of the
mechanic
encore.
of the encore. When you go to when one goes to a show, the artist traditionally plays.
Right. You were talking
Then
about
they
this.
go away.
Oh, you were there on Tuesday.
Then they come back. Yes.
Okay.
So what was different about Monday and Tuesday then?
Monday was better.
It was.
Only it wasn't better as a show, but just we you know you were talking about the things creep up in the concert.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, I was getting all kinds of little noises in my head which were not as good. But then, so when we got to that bit at the back on Tuesday, we were like, okay, we've got to make this extra special because we need to make this better than Monday. And so I thought, well, we've got to get a big encore. But then because I'm English, I got embarrassed about asking for an encore. And that's the mechanic of the encore, that you have to leave and then wait for everyone to come back.
I guess we know you're coming back.
I know, but
So why do we do it?
that's that should be the subject of a phone-in.
That's the 9 o'clock hour. Why do we have the encore? 800-520-1027 at KISS FM. Now, while you're here in the States, are you with your family or are you solo?
Sometimes and sometimes not. You know, we have so many different jobs in our family that sometimes we're together and sometimes we're not.
And has that made it easier being, I guess, with that entire family unit when you're on tour? Because I would assume that before your life was very different when you were in Coldplay and on the road.
Yeah. Well, I think going out with a dad who's a musician, sometimes good not to see them. That's my opinion.
That probably goes for a host as well.
Do you think so? I not to be an idiot, but I would agree with you.
It's 8:27. Hang on. All right, it's 8:30. Chris Martin joining us for the sleaze this hour.
Well, Fergie has a pierced eyebrow, and she likes to keep the ring
Fergie,
or the stud in. It's Fergie. And her management has allegedly come to her and said, take it out because we want to market you for giant endorsements. So they don't feel that they could sell her with a pierced eyebrow.
Wow.
So that's what her management is saying to her.
Did they make you remove anything for that Walmart campaign?
Yes, I had to take out my nose ring, and I had to take off 2
hat.
Boys to Men tattoos.